All right, everybody, welcome to the show. Let's dive right in
Hmm.
because today we're tackling a topic that I think a lot of us can relate to,
Yeah. Yeah.
parenting with a partner.
Yeah.
And specifically when your parenting styles are like two totally different planets colliding.
It can get messy.
Oh, yeah, big time.
Yeah.
So our listener today wants to know how to find some kind of common ground without losing their minds in the process.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
And that is a common challenge for sure.
totally common challenge.
Mm.
So let's jump into our deep dive material, which recommends first and foremost discussing your values.
Yeah, that's key.
Which sounds like a given, but, it's easier said than done right.
It is. Because it's not just about agreeing on, the big picture stuff like, yeah, we weren't kids or whatever. It's about really digging into the
The
specifics.
nitty-gritty.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Like, how do you envision handling a meltdown in the middle of Target? What are your gut instincts? What are your partners? You got to compare notes.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah, like a real life parenting simulation.
Exactly. So you can start to see where your approaches might clash. Okay, so you've talked it through, you've run the simulations, and maybe you discover you don't always see eye to eye on everything.
Happens to the best of us.
So that brings us to tip number 2, finding common ground.
And that doesn't mean you have to agree on every single little thing.
No one wants that.
Exactly. It's more about identifying those core values, those non-negotiables that you both can get behind.
I like that non-negotiables. So for example,
Maybe you both prioritize raising independent kids or instilling a love of reading or something like that.
right, or teaching them the importance of being kind and respectful, even if you disagree on what they should wear to school.
It's about the bigger picture.
The bigger picture. Exactly. And then we move on to the ever so delicate dance of respecting each other's perspective while also staying united in front of the kids.
Yeah, that's where the real finesse comes in.
It does, because on the one hand, you want to honor your partner's way of doing things, even if it's not how you do it.
Right. You don't want to undermine each other.
Exactly. But then on the other hand, you don't want to confuse your kid with mixed messages.
It's a tightrope walk, for sure.
It really is. And speaking of mixed messages, I'm totally guilty of this.
Oh, tell me more.
Like the other day, my partner told our son no more cookies before dinner, right? But then I come in all clueless and offer him one.
Been there.
It's like, talk about undermining.
The classic undermining scenario. Yeah, that's why clear communication is so crucial. Even if you disagree with your partner's approach in the moment, it's important to present united front and then talk it out privately later.
Support each other in the moment and then have those tough conversations later.
Exactly.
Got it. Okay, and last but not least, we have tip number 5, compromise.
The magic word.
It's all about flexibility.
It really is, because it's not about one person always getting their way, but finding that middle ground where both of you feel heard and respected.
A little give and take.
Ex-
So to sum it all up for our listener today, it's about open and honest communication, finding those shared values, but respecting each other's perspectives, even when they differ, and being willing to compromise when you need to.
And remembering that it's an ongoing process.
It's a journey, not a destination.
Exactly. There will be bumps in the road, but you're in it together.
So true. Now, here's something I think is interesting to consider. If these principles can help us navigate the ups and downs of parenting, wouldn't it make sense to apply them to other areas of our lives as well? Like our relationships with friends, family, even coworkers?
It's all connected, right?
Exactly. Food for thought as you navigate all the beautiful complexities of life and relationships.
That's the stuff that keeps us coming back for more.
It sure does. And with that, we'll wrap up this deep dive.
Until next time.
See you then.